In the heart of the galaxy, amidst a constellation of stars known as the Celestial Array, lies the colossal Galactic Council Chamber. Constructed from a rare crystalline alloy, the chamber sparkles with 1,000 colors under the light of its central artificial sun. Here, emissaries from the most powerful civilizations gather to debate and dictate the laws of the cosmos. Earth, a relatively obscure and young planet in the Council's eyes, had finally reached a level of technological advancement that warranted an invitation to the Council. Ambassador Nora Vance, along with her team of diplomats and advisors, entered the chamber with a mix of awe and determination. Their mission was clear: secure Earth a seat at the Galactic Council, granting humanity a voice in the galaxy-wide decisions. As Nora presented Earth's case, her voice echoed through the vast, opulent chamber. She spoke of Earth's recent advancements in quantum computing, renewable energy, and deep space exploration. She highlighted humanity's resilience and innovation, traits that she believed would contribute significantly to the Council. However, the response from the Council was not what she had anticipated. Laughter and murmurs spread like wildfire across the chamber. The delegate from Zorvax, a reptilian species known for their military might and skeptical nature, stood up. His voice boomed across the chamber, dripping with condescension. "Earth, that backwater planet? It is a miracle they even made it here without blowing themselves up." His remark drew raucous laughter from many other delegates. Further emboldened, the Zorvax delegate continued, "This council prides itself on maintaining stability and advanced dialogue in the galaxy. What can we possibly gain from a species that has only just stepped out of their own solar system? They should be grateful we even allow them to speak." Nora felt a flush of heat rise to her face. Her heart pounded in her chest. Around her, the human delegation stood stiffly, their faces a mix of embarrassment and anger. Yet amidst the derision, a few delegates from less influential planets watched silently, their expressions unreadable. As the laughter died down, Nora collected herself and addressed the assembly again. "Thank you for your perspective, esteemed delegate from Zorvax. Yes, we are young, and yes, we are eager. But it is our very eagerness that drives our rapid growth and innovation. Mock us today, but consider this: every species in this chamber was once where we are now. We ask not for charity, but for an opportunity to prove our worth." Her words hung in the air, met with a mix of skepticism and a begrudging respect from a silent minority. As the council dismissed Earth's plea, Nora and her team exited the chamber, not with bowed heads, but with a silent, burning resolve. The mockery had not weakened their spirit. It had ignited a fire. Earth would return, not to ask for a seat, but to claim it. Back on Earth, the news of the Galactic Council's dismissal and mockery spread like wildfire through global news networks, stirring a mix of public outrage and national pride. The general sentiment was clear: humanity would not be belittled. In a rare display of unity, leaders from every major nation convened in an urgent summit to discuss Earth's response. The meeting took place at the newly constructed International Space Strategy Center in Geneva, a symbol of Earth's burgeoning commitment to becoming a spacefaring civilization. General Mark Benson, a veteran of Earth's space military operations, opened the session. His demeanor was calm, but his voice carried an unmistakable urgency. "The Galactic Council sees us as primitive, a minor league player at best. It's time we change that perception once and for all," he declared, scanning the room filled with the world's most influential leaders and scientists. Dr. Lena Crow, the head of the Quantum Research Facility in Tokyo, stepped forward with a proposal that immediately captured the room's attention. "Project Retribution," she announced, unveiling her team's latest development: a quantum displacement weapon capable of manipulating space-time to an unprecedented degree. This technology can teleport objects, or even our warships, instantly across vast distances of space. It's more than just a weapon, it's a statement of our capabilities. The room buzzed with a mixture of excitement and skepticism. The president of the European Federation raised a concern. "This is a significant leap in technology, Dr. Crow. Are we ready to deploy such a device responsibly?" Lena responded with confidence. "We've conducted successful tests on non-living matter and small organisms. The next step is to scale it up. With proper funding and international support, we can have a demonstration ready within months." After hours of debate, the summit concluded with a unanimous vote in favor of accelerating Project Retribution. Funding was allocated from international reserves, and a directive was issued for a collaborative global effort, The project wasn't just about technological advancement, it was about securing Earth's dignity and rightful place among the stars. As the summit adjourned, General Benson and Dr. Crow met briefly. "We'll need the best minds on this, Lena, and absolute secrecy. If the Council learns of our progress too soon, they'll do everything they can to stop us," Benson remarked gravely. Lena nodded in agreement, aware of the immense responsibility resting on her shoulders. "They won't see us coming," she assured him, her eyes alight with determination. Together they set out to coordinate a global network of scientists, engineers, and strategists, united under a common cause, to demonstrate Earth's potential and silence the mockery of the Galactic Council once and for all. Over the following months, Project Retribution evolved from a theoretical blueprint to a tangible reality. Research facilities across Earth buzzed with activity, as scientists and engineers from different nations worked together in an unprecedented collaborative effort. The core of the project, the quantum displacement engine, was assembled in a secure orbital station above Earth, where the risk of espionage was thought to be minimal. Dr. Lena Crow spent days in orbit, overseeing the assembly and testing of the engine. Finally, the day came for the first full-scale test. The target was a decommissioned satellite in distant orbit around Mars. If successful, the engine would instantaneously relocate the satellite to Earth's lunar orbit. As Lena initiated the test, her team held their breath. The control screens flickered, and then data poured in. The satellite had successfully appeared in lunar orbit. Cheers erupted throughout the control room. Earth now possessed a technology capable of altering the strategic landscape of the galaxy. However, not all eyes on the project were friendly. Zaltrax, a spy from the Zorvax species, had infiltrated the project disguised as one of the international consultants. Using advanced cloaking technology to mask his true identity, he had quietly gathered detailed information on the quantum displacement engine. Realizing the potential threat it posed to the Galactic Council's power dynamics, he decided it was time to report back to his superiors. Under the cover of darkness, Zaltrax transmitted the stolen data to a covert Zorvax ship hiding near the edge of the solar system. The transmission was brief but contained everything the Zorvax needed to understand the threat posed by Earth's new technology. Back on Earth, Lena and her team were oblivious to the betrayal. They moved forward with plans to integrate the displacement engine into Earth's defensive and exploratory fleets, confident in their new edge in galactic affairs. Meanwhile, the Zorvax command received Zaltrax's transmission with a mix of alarm and strategic calculation. The High Command convened an emergency session. "This technology could disrupt the balance of power in the entire galaxy," one of the senior commanders stated grimly. "Earth must be contained before they become a significant threat." Decisions were made swiftly. The Zorvax, leveraging their influence within the Galactic Council, pushed for an immediate and covert military response. The objective was clear: neutralize Earth's quantum displacement capability before it could be fully operational, and demonstrate Earth's place in the galaxy was still at the bottom. The Galactic Council, under the silent urging of the Zorvax, decided to make a show of force against Earth. A massive fleet, comprising several species but led by the Zorvax warships, was dispatched to the Proxima Centauri system. Their mission was to establish a blockade, preventing Earth from expanding its influence or utilizing its new technology outside its local system. Unbeknownst to the Council, Earth's intelligence networks had intercepted some communications hinting at the mobilization. Forewarned, Earth's leaders prepared a response that would rely heavily on the very technology the Council feared. Ambassador Nora Vance, now also serving as a civilian military liaison, coordinated the defense strategies with General Mark Benson and Dr. Lena Crow. As the alien armada arrived and began setting up the blockade, Earth's fleet, seemingly cornered, prepared for a confrontation. The flagship, Defiance, captained by General Benson himself, housed the quantum displacement engine. The crew was tense, knowing the high stakes of the operation. "Initiate the jump on my command," Benson ordered, his voice steady over the ship's intercom. Lena, stationed at the quantum engine control panel, confirmed the coordinates. The plan was risky. They would use the engine to bypass the blockade line, appearing directly behind the enemy fleet. "Jump in 3, 2, 1 now." Lena activated the device. A moment of disorienting silence enveloped the crew as reality seemed to warp around them. In an instant, Defiance and its supporting fleet materialized behind the startled Council fleet. The tactical advantage was immediate and overwhelming. Earth's ships unleashed a barrage of advanced weaponry, much of it enhanced by quantum tech, catching the blockading ships off guard. The battle was chaotic. The Council forces, confused and unprepared for such maneuverability, scrambled to respond. Several ships were lost to the initial onslaught, and the rest struggled to reorient and counterattack. General Benson directed the fleet with precision, exploiting the disarray among the enemy ranks. "Keep them off balance. Target their command ships first," he ordered. Earth's forces, trained for such high-stakes operations, executed flawlessly. Meanwhile, aboard the Defiance, Nora Vance communicated with Earth Command and other human outposts, relaying real-time updates and coordinating support. The battle was not just about survival, but also about asserting Earth's technological prowess and strategic importance. As the blockade began to crumble, the Council forces, realizing their defeat was imminent, started to retreat. The victory at Proxima Centauri was decisive. It demonstrated not only Earth's military capabilities, but also the tactical applications of their quantum displacement technology. The repercussions of the battle were immediate. News of the skirmish and Earth's stunning victory spread throughout the galaxy. Other species began to view Earth not as a backwater planet, but as a formidable power. This shift in perception opened new diplomatic channels and changed the strategic landscape of the galaxy. In the aftermath, while celebrations erupted back on Earth, Nora, Mark, and Lena knew this victory was just the beginning. The Council would not take this defeat lightly, and Earth needed to be ready for the challenges ahead. But for now, humanity had proven its resilience and its right to stand among the stars as equals. Following their decisive victory at Proxima Centauri, Earth's leaders capitalized on their newfound standing in the galaxy. General Mark Benson, in coordination with Ambassador Nora Vance, launched a series of strategic diplomatic and military campaigns. The goal was not just to defend Earth's sovereignty, but to expand its influence and form alliances with other civilizations that had grown weary of the Galactic Council's dominance. Earth's advanced quantum displacement technology became the cornerstone of their military strategy, allowing Earth's fleets to appear where least expected, turning the tide in several key battles. Meanwhile, Dr. Lena Crow worked on refining the technology, increasing its efficiency and safety, making it a more versatile tool for both military and civilian applications. Simultaneously, Nora worked tirelessly to shift the political landscape. She traveled across the galaxy, meeting with leaders of various species. Her message was compelling. Earth advocated for a new galactic order based on mutual respect and cooperation, rather than dominance and fear. She presented Earth's recent actions not as a threat, but as proof of Earth's commitment to stability and peace. Her efforts bore fruit as several smaller planets, previously under the thumb of more dominant Galactic Council members, began to voice their support for Earth. A coalition started to form, consisting of species that admired humanity's tenacity and were inspired by the potential benefits of aligning with Earth. As Earth's influence grew, so did the number of skirmishes with Council loyalists. One significant turning point was the liberation of the Thalonia system, a strategic location that had been under oppressive control for centuries. Earth's fleet, led by the now renowned Defiance, used quantum displacement to outmaneuver the Council's forces, securing a swift victory. The liberation of Thalonia was broadcasted across the galaxy, showcasing Earth's military prowess and its willingness to support those under oppression. This act significantly boosted the morale and legitimacy of the burgeoning coalition, drawing even more systems into Nora's fold. Behind the scenes, Lena continued her research, pushing the boundaries of quantum technology further. She developed a new form of quantum communication that allowed instantaneous, untraceable, and secure communication across the galaxy, further enhancing Earth's strategic capabilities. As Earth's domain and alliances expanded, a formal declaration was made, establishing the United Human Alliance, UHA, signifying not just a collection of forces under Earth's command, but a united political and economic entity with Nora Vance as its appointed leader. The UHA proposed a new vision for the galaxy, one where decisions were made in a democratic assembly rather than the opaque and autocratic Galactic Council. With each victory and each new alliance, Earth's position in galactic politics solidified, setting the stage for a new era. The Galactic Council, now seeing the real potential threat posed by Earth's ascent, began to reconsider their approach. With the galaxy watching closely, Earth prepared for its most ambitious and risky operation yet, the confrontation at Zorvax Prime, the stronghold of Earth's initial detractors, and a key influencer within the Galactic Council. The battle was not just about military might. It was to be a definitive statement of Earth's ascendancy and a test of the alliances formed under the United Human Alliance, UHA. General Mark Benson and Dr. Lena Crow devised a complex strategy that relied heavily on the enhanced quantum displacement technology. The plan involved multiple simultaneous displacements, creating a network of engagements that would disorient the Zorvax forces and exploit their overconfidence in traditional warfare. As the Earth fleet approached Zorvax Prime, the Zorvax dispatched their formidable armada, confident in their overwhelming firepower and fortified defenses. However, Earth's strategy was not to engage directly but to manipulate the battlefield through unpredictable maneuvers. The battle commenced with Earth's fleet appearing suddenly at multiple strategic points around Zorvax Prime, thanks to the quantum displacement technology. Each displacement was timed to precision, allowing Earth's forces to strike at critical infrastructure and then vanish before the Zorvax could mount a counterattack. Dr. Lena Crow had added a new element to the displacement engine, the ability to create short-lived temporal distortions. This technology briefly slowed time in localized areas, disorienting the Zorvax forces and giving Earth's troops an upper hand during critical moments of the battle. The Zorvax, caught off guard by the innovative tactics, struggled to coordinate their response. Their communications were disrupted, and their command structure was thrown into chaos. The psychological impact of Earth's unpredictable warfare began to take its toll. Amidst the chaos, Ambassador Nora Vance opened a communication channel to the Zorvax commanders and the Galactic Council, broadcasting the battle live. She declared, "This is not an invasion but a demonstration. Earth seeks peace and equal standing, not destruction. Let this be a turning point for us all." As the Zorvax defenses began to crumble, their leaders realized the futility of continuing the fight. In a stunning turn of events, the Zorvax called for a ceasefire and invited Nora to discuss terms. The Galactic Council, witnessing the effectiveness and restraint shown by Earth's forces, found itself forced to reconsider its stance. The Battle of Zorvax Prime ended not with the occupation of the planet, but with a peace agreement that would pave the way for Earth's formal recognition and significant reforms within the Galactic Council. The Zorvax, humbled but pragmatic, agreed to advocate for Earth's inclusion as a full member of the Council. The victory was celebrated across Earth and its allied planets. It marked not only a military triumph, but also a diplomatic victory that underscored Earth's emergence as a key power in the galaxy, capable of not just competing in the arena of galactic politics, but shaping its future. In the aftermath of the Battle of Zorvax Prime, the dynamics of the Galactic Council and its relationship with Earth underwent a profound transformation. The battle had not only showcased Earth's technological prowess and strategic ingenuity, but it also demonstrated a preference for peace and diplomacy over outright conquest. This approach garnered respect and opened doors that had previously been closed to humanity. Ambassador Nora Vance, now recognized as a key figure in galactic politics, returned to the Galactic Council chamber, the very place where Earth had once been mocked. The atmosphere was palpably different this time. The mocking laughter had been replaced by a respectful silence as delegates from across the galaxy awaited her address. Standing before the assembly, Nora spoke not just as a representative of Earth, but as a leader of the United Human Alliance. "We come before you not as conquerors, but as partners in the pursuit of stability and prosperity for the galaxy," she declared. "The challenges we face are greater than any one species or any one planet. Together we can build a future that values the contributions of all civilizations." Her words struck a chord with many of the smaller or previously marginalized member planets. Inspired by Earth's rise and the fairness Nora advocated, several delegates voiced their support for Earth's full membership in the Council. Even some of the more powerful species, previously wary of Earth's intentions, began to see the benefits of an alliance with humanity. The Zorvax delegate, once Earth's staunch detractor, stood up. His tone, once filled with disdain, was now conciliatory. "The courage and resolve of Earth's people have been proven. It is time we recognize their place among us." This formal endorsement was a significant turning point, signaling a shift in the Council's power dynamics. Following the session, formal negotiations began to integrate Earth into the Galactic Council not just as a member, but as a key voice in shaping future policies. New alliances formed quickly thereafter, with many species eager to engage with Earth's technology and to participate in the economic opportunities that the United Human Alliance promised. Nora and her team worked tirelessly to establish Earth's new role. They negotiated trade agreements, mutual defense pacts, and scientific exchange programs. Earth became a hub of innovation and diplomacy, attracting beings from across the galaxy to its universities and research institutions. The Galactic Council itself underwent reforms inspired by Earth's democratic principles. The structure of the Council was modified to allow for more equitable representation, ensuring that decisions reflected the diversity of its membership rather than the interests of the most powerful. As Earth's influence grew, so did its responsibilities. Nora was instrumental in establishing a multilateral peacekeeping force, tasked with maintaining stability in regions of the galaxy plagued by conflict and oppression. This force, led by General Mark Benson, operated under a mandate of fairness and was crucial in preventing minor disputes from escalating into larger conflicts. The transformation culminated in a grand ceremony where Earth formally received its seat at the Galactic Council. The event was celebrated not just on Earth, but throughout the galaxy as a symbol of a new era of cooperation and peace. The Council, once a stagnant and elitist body, had been revitalized, and Earth was at the heart of this new chapter in galactic history. The inauguration of Earth into the Galactic Council marked not just a formal acceptance into the galaxy's political arena, but also the beginning of a new epoch for both humanity and the Council itself. With new policies and a shift in leadership dynamics, the Council was more vibrant and diverse than ever. Earth, once seen as a peripheral and primitive world, was now at the forefront of galactic diplomacy and innovation. Ambassador Nora Vance, having achieved what many thought impossible, decided it was time to pass on the mantle of leadership. She returned to Earth to oversee the establishment of the Galactic Cultural Exchange Center in New York, aimed at promoting understanding and cooperation through shared knowledge and cultural experiences. Her leadership had not only elevated Earth's status, but it also changed the course of galactic history. General Mark Benson, now a respected figure both on Earth and in the galaxy, took over as the head of the Galactic Peacekeeping Forces. Under his command, these forces became a symbol of impartiality and integrity, actively involved in resolving conflicts and humanitarian crises across star systems. His strategy of combining military precision with diplomatic tact earned him accolades and reinforced Earth's commitment to peace and stability. Dr. Lena Crow, the scientist whose work had been pivotal in Earth's rise, took on a new challenge. She led the establishment of the Interstellar Science and Innovation Network, connecting the brightest minds across the galaxy. Under her guidance, the network developed technologies that benefited entire star systems, from advanced agricultural techniques to cure widespread famines, to new energy sources that could power planets sustainably. As Earth's embassies sprung up on numerous worlds, the exchange between Earth and other civilizations flourished. Alien technologies and philosophies enriched Earth's culture, while human creativity and passion inspired others in the galaxy. Earth became a melting pot of galactic cultures, a place where beings from different corners of the universe came to learn, trade, and cooperate. The effects of this new galactic partnership were profound. Trade routes expanded, economies grew, and former enemies became allies. The galaxy, once riddled with strife and division, found a new way forward, with Earth playing a central role in fostering unity and collaboration. Years later, as Nora Vance stood on the balcony of the Galactic Cultural Exchange Center, she looked out over the bustling streets of New York, now a vibrant blend of earthly and alien cultures. The sight filled her with a deep sense of accomplishment and hope. The challenges of tomorrow would be many, but humanity had proven its ability to rise and adapt. Now a leader in the cosmic dance of civilizations, Earth was ready to face the future, whatever it might bring. As the sun set over the skyline, casting a golden glow that seemed to unite the stars above with the city below, Nora knew that this new dawn was just the beginning of humanity's journey among the stars.